everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am going to do, sorry, GI again, April favourites. So, it's difficult to pick a lot of favourites. Two things that were my favourites are chocolate bars, and I'm trying to see if I kept the wrappers, but I didn't. But one of them is dairy milk, but they brought out a dark chocolate dairy milk, so I highly recommend you try that out. I still much prefer the normal dairy milk, but the dark chocolate one that they have out, I don't know whether it's limited edition or whatnot. I picked it up in the Co-op, so yeah, check it out. It's delish. The other thing was from, I keep getting confused, either Home Bargains or B&M's. It is the, and I think it is limited edition, it was the Twix with ginger cookie. Oh, they're amazing. And my lovely friend and fellow YouTuber Charm Range sent me some in the post up to my house in Skye, and then I got a hold of some more and they were lovely, but I don't know if you can get any more. Okay, let's talk Netflix. I've got my Kindle here because brain's shot. Let's talk Santa Clarita Diet. Absolutely love it. Literally, myself and Bruce just smashed through the 10 episodes of it. It is brilliant. If you haven't seen it, you got to see it. Drew Barrymore is brilliant in it. The guy that plays her husband, I'm not sure what the actor's called. I don't know. If I click onto it, it'll tell me. Timothy Oliphant, and I guess Liv Houston is possibly the daughter. Honestly, it's so brilliant. It's I don't know how to describe it without giving it away. I don't know if I can. Let's see if I can go to season 1 and it'll maybe tell you. Basically, the overview of what it says here is they're an ordinary husband and wife. They're realtors, sorry, not retailers, realtors, you know, they sell houses, until she undergoes a dramatic change that sends them down a road of death and destruction in a good way. But it's funny, and oh, I just love it. I love it so much. So I highly recommend it, and I hope they bring out more. Obviously, Game of Thrones has just started back, so that's brilliant as well. Another thing I've been loving is RuPaul's Drag Race, of course. My current favourite is Brooklyn. I so want him to win. I never know what to say. Line of Duty is back. Brilliant as ever. We're on season 5 again. If you have not seen that, you've got to see it. It's about anti-corruption. I'll look it up here just to see what it says, because Line of Duty is on here too. So this is, oh, pressing buttons. This is what it looks like. So this is the first series, and it says DS Steve Arnott is transferred to a police anti-corruption unit after he refuses to be part of a cover-up involving an accidental shooting. So the main characters, I hate saying characters because it feels like that should be in like a animated thing, but the main people in it are Martin Compton, who plays DS Steve Arnott, and Vicky McClure. She is a brilliant actress. She plays, fuck, I forget her name. That's terrible. I forget her name anyway. And then there's like an Irish guy, he's like their boss, and basically it's like anti-corruption throughout the police, and it's really brilliant. You should totally watch that. What else have I watched that I have loved? Let's just have a look. I forget. Obviously Sabrina's back. I'm not sure. I started watching a couple of episodes the other night and I was just like, you know. Oh, Killing Eve. Killing Eve is back as well, folks. It's brilliant. The cat and mouse chase between Viliana, I can never say her name right, and Eve from MI5. Total psycho, that Villania she is, but it's really good. It's on the BBC channel. Brilliant. And we're on season 2 of that. What else? Is there something else that started? Oh, well, me and Bruce watched a film. It was on Netflix. Now let's just see. Was it called Silence or something? I think it was called Silence. Let's look that up. Silence. The Silence. Silence. Oh, that's it, yes. It's called The Silence. It looks like this, and it's got the girl who plays Sabrina in it as well. And it says, with the world under attack by deadly creatures who hunt by sound, a teen and her family seek refuge outside the city and encounter a mysterious cult. So basically there's this underworld creature, and they're blind, but if they hear a noise, they basically maul you to death. So they've got to stay quiet to survive. So it gave me kind of Bird Box vibes in a sense, but it was really quite good. I think that's all the programmes I can think of that I've watched, because we haven't really watched much films and things. So yes, that's the films. Books wise, I am currently reading No Way Out by Cara Hunter, which is this book up here, and I've read a few of her books. It's a DI sort of crime series with the main cop is like DI Adam Foley, so it follows his kind of life a bit, and then there's like 3 different cases so far, so I'm like maybe 20% into that book just now. But I've just finished The Tattooist of Auschwitz. I'd seen a lot of people recommending that and, excuse me, it coming up, so I thought I'd give it a go. It's a very powerful read. It's about concentration camps. This particular one, it was in Poland, and it is a true story. The woman, Heather Morris, actually spoke to Lael, the main character in it, and got his accounts of things that he went through and stuff. And you know, it's not a pleasant read, but it does have a decent outcome, let's just say. This is why I wouldn't do book reviews as such. I thought about doing that, but it's really hard to do it. So noisy here compared to Sky. It's so hard to do it without giving it away. Another book that I read and I really enjoyed, and again I saw lots of people, was This Is Going to Hurt by Adam Kay, and it was basically like the diary or the memoirs of a junior doctor, and it was so funny. I mean, there were some sad bits in it because it's true accounts. He doesn't say like, oh, that's, you know, this happened to Julie Barber, such and such, you know. He is, you know, he hides their names and things. But some of it is hilarious because he worked mostly in gynecology and paediatrics, so he dealt a lot with, you know, women giving birth and a lot of people that had implements, for example, like something like this, stuck in places that it just shouldn't be stuck, basically. So it was quite a funny read. So yes, I really enjoyed that. And then the book before that was Claire McIntosh, Let Me Lie. It was brilliant. I could not put it down. I was just like hooked on it. And I don't know what the synopsis is for that. Is that going on my page? Yeah, it has. Right, let me just... Oh yes, I remember what it was about without kind of giving it away. Basically, this girl's parents, her dad first of all committed suicide, and then the mum committed suicide at the same place. So obviously the girl's moved on with her life. She's accepted the fact that her parents are both gone and committed suicide, but the daughter is just like, something's not right, and you know, there's all these twists and turns. And the good thing with Claire McIntosh is, with her other books I've read as well, from the beginning right through, you think you're going to figure out who it is or what's happening, and then you don't, and even if you get near the end you're like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I will say that at the end of the book I was slightly disappointed by the ending, because it was so like gripping, and then it was like, is that it? But apart from that, so yeah, programmes and food wise, that's what I've been loving. I have also been loving this Utan and Tone with the YouTuber Genevieve that I picked up in Superdrug. And Utan and Tone have a facial spray which is coconut scented. This one from Jamie has got CBD and Scottish lavender oil. It smells lovely. I've actually just sprayed some on my face. I won't have developed yet, but I've really been enjoying that. And then I just thought I would show you what I have in my makeup bag, which I have with me. You know, I just threw some bits in. I've hardly been wearing makeup because I keep getting all these reactions, and I don't know whether it's because I'm stressed, anxiety, mixture of grieving, all the things together, my immune system, just such fun, you know. I picked up a brown mascara because I wanted to try a brown mascara. So I picked up the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I've really been loving this. I was kind of gutted the other day because I wasn't sure if I was getting conjunctivitis, as I said. But I don't think it is, because there's no weeping and it hasn't come to anything. Because I was like, oh God, does that mean I have to throw all these things out? Because this cost me, you know, it's not cheap. But yeah, I've been loving that. So if you want to try, even not a brown mascara, but if you want to try a really good mascara, this is really good. Another thing I have been loving is, I'll just show you everything that's in here, because basically it's all the stuff I've been using in this month. My Charlotte Tilbury Luxury Palette eyeshadows in Pillow Talk. So it's these nice pinky sort of lovely tones. So the last time I wore makeup, which was on Sunday, I think. Again, I'm pre-recording these, so it doesn't really matter the day, but that was the one that I used the last time. And I've been using this throughout March into April as well, on and off. It's the Naked Reloaded palette, and it looks like so, and it's got beautiful, beautiful colours in it. I love this shade Bucked, and I like this Endgame one, this dark brown, to use as a liner. And I love Angel Fire. It's just a lovely, lovely palette. So we've got that. Another thing I've been loving and started reusing again is my Hourglass ambient lighting powder. It's so well loved that all the writing's coming off. And as you can see, I've hit pan on this middle one, which is a highlighter. So the middle one is Incandescent Light, and then this one here is Dim Light, and this one is Radiant Light. These are like face powders that you can put all over, or you could use it as a subtle highlight, but this one's more of a highlighter. So I've been enjoying that. I have been loving this the couple of times I've managed to use it. I even said to the doctor, because I'm not at home, I was just like, this is a nightmare. I mean, my eyes were first badly swollen. I was like, Bruce, I'm going to have to try and see a doctor down here, because, you know, I've been to the chemist, they've given me antihistamines, I've bathed the eye, I've done all the stuff. It's driving me crazy. So I eventually managed to get a temporary thingy where you register at the doctor. And she was saying, you know, is there anything that you've recently used? Now, the only thing that I used on the day that my eyes were a bit itchy was this La Roche-Posay cream that I bought in Superdrug that said for itchy, irritated eyes. So I was thinking, well, this will help. Now, I don't know if it was that, but to me, that's the only brand new, never ever tried before product. So she said to me, as much as it hurts to buy something and throw it out, she was like, I would just disregard it altogether. So I got rid of it. But then I was saying to her, the only other newish kind of things is like this. But as I said to her and to Bruce, I have used this a good few times and I've been completely fine. And that's what I was saying to her, surely if it was this, I would imagine you would react to it, you know, pretty straight away, if you get what I mean. So I'd be really gutted if it is this, because this is really good. It makes my skin look so healthy. It's nice and lightweight. It's got all the good stuff in it, and I just really like it. So yeah, but the good thing is, using something like this, it gives you a bit of colour, and then you don't have to put so much stuff on. So when my eyes did get better for that short space of time, I literally had put this on. I actually think this stands more than the coconut one, because if I remember correctly, last week I sprayed it and tried it and I thought, it's not irritating my skin. Yes. And then the next night after my shower and stuff, I put another one on, and when I woke up, it was like, whoa. So I only had to put minimal makeup on. The other thing I have been loving, some of them are over there because I've washed them, are these brushes by BH Cosmetics. I got a set of brushes, I think there's 8 or 10 of them. I got them in TK Maxx and they cost me, I think it was £12. They are so soft and they are brilliant, and I love them. So that's the other thing I've been loving. This other thing I've been loving as well, actually. This is a Primark sponge, £1.50. It's really good, actually, really good. So I was quite impressed with that. I can't think of anything else. I've just been enjoying trying to get myself back to a good headspace. Just trying to relax and zone out and things like that. I'm probably getting into a really bad sleeping pattern because I go to bed at all hours and I can sleep till whenever. But yeah, on a whole, I am feeling more positive, and when I do go back and getting things, I will miss Bruce, I will miss him, because as much as I don't see him like the whole entire time I'm here, you know, I'm still seeing him every day at some point, and that's really nice. So to go from that to going back to mine and it just being me is going to be hard. But they do say absence makes the heart grow fonder, and he's always in my heart because I love him to bits. I don't know what I'd do without him. I honestly don't. I'm so incredibly lucky to have him. YouTubers I have been loving are, see, I wasn't going to mention YouTubers because I don't know how to link them and add their link just from my phone. I'd normally do that bit at home on my laptop and add them in, and I don't have my laptop with me. So I'll probably just know it, but I am loving quite a few YouTubers. Oh, another programme I have to mention is a Glow Up on the BBC. It's this makeup artist sort of competition, but I would say it's more for creative, fashion, catwalky type makeup. I wouldn't say it's like makeup as in like glam makeup and stuff like that. They're going to the extreme, you know what I mean? But it's really, really good, and I don't know why I didn't come across it and watch it on the telly. I think it's probably because a lot of the times when I'm at home, I tend to just watch YouTube, and then I'll watch like Criminal Minds and Grey's Anatomy and stuff like that, and I don't tend to really watch actual stuff that's on like BBC 1, 2 and whatever, unless someone's recommended it to me. So while I've been here as well, I've been catching up with that on the iPlayer, and I have been really, really enjoying it. And yeah, it's the semi-final tonight, I think, actually, but I'll catch up with it on the iPlayer. Made in Chelsea's back. I've been watching that, and watching Towie, of course, because I love a bit of trashy reality TV. Oh my god, Made in Chelsea, it's like hashtag awkward all the time. They get themselves in some situations you're literally cringing watching that programme, like cringe bags. But yeah, so that's a few of my favourite things. I'm away to read my book, I think. Have a chamomile tea and read my book. And yes, I shall speak to you very soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. At the moment we're at 944 subscribers, so we're still away from 1,000. But we will get there. I'm confident we'll get there, and I will be able to pick one of you lucky people to win those beautiful 3 Zoeva eyeshadow palettes. So take care of yourselves, and I will speak to you soon. And thanks very much for your continued support. Bye.